Okay. Good morning. Okay, we're going to start again. Good morning, everybody. All right, let's take a nice big deep breath in. Breathe in all the way up. And exhale out, reaching out to the furthest points of your circle. And again, breathe in, reaching. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale. And again, breathe in all the way up. Reach it out, reach it out, reach it out, reach it out. And exhale. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Nice big roll. That's it. Moving the arms, rolling it back, getting into the shoulders. It's good. Roll it back and roll it back. Good. And then roll it forward. So we're coming forward. That's great. That's it. And then lift and lift and lift and lift. So we're going up one side and the other side, bringing the shoulders up. Just taking the weight from one side to the other. That's good. Up and down, just limbering up the limbs. Nice big deep breath in and out. And then lift the shoulder and circle it back. Lift and circle it back. Lift and circle back. That's good. Up and back, up and back. Good. Same thing, up and forward, forward, forward. So we're really warming up into the whole of the body, the spine. Good. Rolling forward, rolling forward, rolling forward. Good. Now, hands onto the hips. We're moving into the hips. Just taking a nice big circle around and around. That's it. Circling out to the furthest points. That's good. And change direction. Change direction. Good. My cat's playing parkour. Running around. That's good. Okay, now side to side. Wiggle the hips, side to side. That's good. That's it. Side to side and side to side. Good. And then take your arms side to side. So we're just keeping the legs absolutely still. We're just moving from the waist down and down. That's it. Or if you have, exactly, Mum, thank you. If you have scoliosis, reaching the arms, very important, reaching the arms out to the side. So scoliosis, you're here. No scoliosis, you're here. Okay, side to side, reaching down. That's good. It takes a community. My cat is going crazy. Okay, bringing the arms back. Now, I want you to come back to a circle and you're moving your hips with it. So it's like you're making a big figure of 8 with your hips. Okay, boys, get your hips moving. That's it. So I just want you to move. I just want you to move. Just feel the body. Finishing the week with nice mobility. And we'll start the week the same way. Okay, making bigger circles with the arms. And change direction. Good. Windmilling the arms, moving the hips from side to side. That's good. That's it. Okay, now we're going to come to circling the leg. So you're lifting the knees, circle the leg out. Lift the knees, circle the leg out. Lift the knees, circle out. Circle out. Yeah. And out you go. That's it. Big circle, big circle. And then change direction. Change direction. Oh, it's freezing. Okay, there's nobody else here in the house, so I know that the computers aren't on. That's good. I see everybody clearly. Okay, I'm going to keep speaking. So we're lifting the leg up and over, up and over, up and over. And that's good. Lift it up and up. So we're circling the leg in the hip, bringing it all the way up, all the way up. Keeping the body up nice and tall and long, standing tall, crown of the head up to the ceiling. Good, now come onto your toes. So we're going to show you my toes. We're just going to come up through the feet like so. Okay. And actually, I'll tell you about shoes and feet. If you can do it, if you're on a carpeted floor or you have rugs or mats that you can do the exercise on, bare feet is best. Okay, bare feet is best. And this floor is quite hard. I want you to roll through your feet now. So if you're on a very hard floor, then yes, wear shoes, definitely. But the nice thing about being barefoot, and I just keep forgetting to put my shoes on, but the nice thing about being barefoot is that you have much more mobility. You can really work the foot muscle, which when you're with shoes on, the feet become quite, change direction. The feet become quite static in the shoe. Okay. That's it, it's warming up. So this gets the ankles, all the muscles in the feet. One more time. And then just come to a march again. So here, up and down, up and down. And that's it. Trying to get as much mobility through the foot as you can. That's it. Good. Okay, bring it into a march, please. Off we go. That's good. Marching it out, lifting up the knees. Lifting up, lifting up. So we're doing a nice big march, moving the arms. Good. Okay, now as we're marching, I want you to interlace your fingers and take your wrists into a circle. So keep marching the legs. It's hard to coordinate. And circle the wrists. So we're doing a nice bit of mobility. Change direction. That's it. One way works much easier than the other. Good. All right. Now, marching the legs, swinging the arms. So we're working into the elbows, keeping up nice and tall. Change direction. Good. And march it out. We're getting on to the serious stuff. Okay, half-time march. Bring the leg up nice and high. Lift, lift, lift. Swinging your arms. Good. Lifting up, lifting up. That's good. Keep it going. So we're doing a big march, swinging the arms by the side of the body, bringing them up nice and high. Good. Now, take the legs wide, and we're going to bend and reach over the head. Bend and reach over the head. Good. Lifting up. So I'll leave the bend of the knee to you. The bigger the bend, the more you're going to warm up into the thigh muscles. But if your knees aren't up for it, then you're just going to do a step, touching, tapping out the foot. Okay? So we can bend and lift, bend and lift. Okay, now we're coming across the body. So we're swinging, tapping out the foot and swinging all the way across and across. That's good. So just getting a little bit of mobility again through the spine. Good. Okay, bring the feet together, bicep curl. So we're tapping the feet in and in and in. Good. Bending at the elbows. That's good. Tap and tap and tap. Good. That's it. Okay, take the legs out wide again. And you're going to do a little squat, swinging the arms up over the head. Now, on this squat, I want your weight on your heels. So your toes are lifted with or without shoes. Your toes are lifted. And you're bringing the weight into the heel. Swing it up. Swing it up. Good. That's it. 4, 3, 2, march it out. Good, nice big march. Lifting up, sorry, just adjusting. Okay, now we're going to bring the hand to opposite knee. So we're coming up, up, up. Keep standing tall, lengthening up through the spine, through the crown of the head, keeping the abdominals pulled in. Lift, lift, lift. Good, hand to heel in front, in front. Good. Bringing the knee out to the side. Good. Touch, touch, touch. That's it. Now, hand to heel behind. Touch the heel behind you. Good. Reach, reach, reach. Good. That's it. Touch and touch, touch, touch. Good, good. Keep it going. 4, 3, jog or march. Got to that point where you can, excuse me, you can march or you can do the jog. Okay, whatever suits you. That's it. So I'm doing a nice big jog march. So you can jog, you can follow Brian, you can follow my parents, actually, they're both jogging, my goodness. Very good, excellent. All right, so heel dig in front. So you're pushing the heel to the floor, swinging your arms up in front. That's good. So you can follow Brian for another set of visuals with his black shorts and black t-shirt. That's it. Good, pushing. Now, I want you to push out from the chest. Push, push. So it's not so much of a swing. Now it's a strong push forward, strong movement. But I want you to keep your back long. We're going to come into some neck warming up exercises. So I want to get as much into the shoulders as we can so we get really warmed up to that upper part of the body. Okay, now we're going to touch back. Watch the arms. So we're doing the sort of tricep extension that we do with the weights. Just pushing the, swinging the forearm out behind. Palms are pushing back. Push back, push back, push back. Good. All right, now we're going to do Supermans. Up, and up, and up, up. Good. So I'm pushing up. I'm actually pushing, pushing. pushing, pushing. Good, 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 good. That's it. So we're not stopping moving. Keeping it on nice and strong. Lift, lift, lift. Good. Now step behind. Watch my feet. I don't know if you can see my legs, but I'm stepping behind. I'm touching my leg behind the other. Now I'm reaching with the arm. As long as you're moving, that's the most important thing. Okay? Just keep on moving. Push, 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 push. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, light, Santiago, and 1. March it out. March it out, march it out. Light. Teenagers. Okay, march or jog. March or jog. Good. Okay, bring the legs down to just rolling through your toes like we did at the very beginning. So the feet stay in contact with the floor, but I want you to keep circulation going while we warm up into the neck. Okay, so keep the legs moving and look down, look up. Look down, look up. If this is too much for you, then keep the legs still, okay? If you can, just keep them moving slightly. Looking down, looking up. Okay, now look over one shoulder, look over the other shoulder, side to side. Keep nice and tall, everything pulled in. Good, now circle across your chest, and down, and down, and down. Good. And then circle up, looking up to the ceiling. Still trying to keep the legs moving if possible. Good, march it out. Big march. That's it, all right. We're ready to begin. Okay, so we are going to start with a little sip of water to get us ready to go. Hydrating, it's not like April when we started, it was quite warm. But still, it's very important to keep hydrated. Okie dokie. Now, I want you to grab your weights, please. We're going to do intervals again. Okay, so we're going to do some intervals. We're going to start with the bicep curl and the knee lift. So we're bringing up the knee and curling up with the arms. Keeping the abdominals really pulled in, nice and tight, nice and strong. Good. Curl and curl, curl. Good. Up and up. Good. Keeping the elbows slightly out behind so you have a full extension between each movement. So we're not keeping it short. Okay, nice long movement. Lifting up. Shoulders are back, abdominals in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, I want you to keep the weight. This is our next exercise in 10 seconds. Push down, so the legs tapping out to the side as we take the weight down. Okay? Ready? Off we go. So you're pushing down and pulling up. Push down, pull up. Push down, pull up. Good. Good, good, good. Now, if this is too much for the knee, you can keep it a lot more upright and just tap the leg out to the side. Okay? I do want you to try and bend the knee down. My body's straight. My spine is straight. Okay? Then push, push, push. That's good. 10 seconds. There's an option for everybody. 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. We're going to repeat those 2 exercises in our intervals. Shoulders roll back, nice and tall. We're going to do the bicep curl with the knee lift. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. up, and up, and up, and up. Good, keeping the abdominals in tight. Lifting the body up, nice and tall, tall through the spine. Good, up, and up. And so, keep it going, pulling up, nice and tall. Abdominals are in tight. Good. And so, here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Very good. So the next one, we're touching, same hand, same leg, okay? Goes down in front. All right, ready, steady, go. Touch, touch. So we're pushing down, pulling up. Now I want you to really think about your posture. Push the chest forward. Keep your spine long, no rounding the backs, okay? Keep a nice, strong, present posture. Good. Push down, pull up. Push down, pull up. So working a little bit into the upper back, a little bit with coordination, and these big movements, elevating the heart rate. Good. Keep it here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Very good. Okay. We're now going to do a tricep extension with a touch back with the leg. Okay? Here we go. Elbows stay high. Go. Touch, touch, touch. Good. Keep looking out in front. Feel your shoulder blades connecting behind you as you keep your elbows high and extending out the forearm. Keep working the leg. Push it back. Push it back. Push and push. Push. Insert. Push it back. Push it back. Good, good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Insert. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. March it out. Very good. Okay, our next one is going to be a half jack. So we're going to do this. Okay, touching out with the leg and lifting your arm just about shoulder height, no higher. Go. Control your weight. Try not to fling. It's a lift, not a fling. Okay? So control it, control it, control, control. Good. That's it. Keep it going. Touch it out. Good. So we've got the whole body moving. Keep nice and strong with the torso. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Okay, we're going to repeat those two. Let the weights hang heavy. Let them pull down the shoulders. Just getting a stretch in the neck with the weight of the arms. Okay, ready with the triceps. Elbows high, off we go. Touch back with the foot. Alternating feet. Now the weight should be in your front heel. So the leg that remains underneath you, the weight is in your heel, not on your toes. The leg that touches behind, yes, the toes are touching the floor. But the leg that you're standing on, the heel is in the floor. I want you to emphasize that, and that will adjust your body position and protect your knees. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out, lengthen out the arms, let the neck. After this next one, we'll do some neck stretching. So standing tall, abdominals in, half jacks, remember coming out to the side. Here we go. touch, touch, touch. Good. Touch it up, touch it up. Good. That's it. Okay, keep it going. Touch it up. That's it. After this, our arms will float to the ceiling. Just to shoulder height. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lose your weight. Your arms should feel nice and light. Okay, keep moving the legs. And we're just going to come to a little neck stretch. So bring your chin all the way down to your chest, keeping the back up nice and tall, shoulders are rolled back, and actually bring the feet to a standstill. Bring the chin to the chest, interlace your fingers, take them on top of the head. We're just going to do this quite quickly so that we don't lose the heart rate. Take your right hand onto your left side of the head, bring the ear to the shoulder, so we're stretching down one side. Release it, let the head float up, let's bring it over to the other side. Good, so I know a lot of you feel this in the neck and the shoulders. It's a lot of work lifting these weights. Okay, rest it. Good, so roll your shoulders back. That's good. Okay, we have a water break. Yes, let's have a water break. Water break, and then we will continue. All right. So grab your weights again. Okay. So our next exercise, we're going to row up and lift a knee. Okay. So just remember, when you're rowing, the elbow, you're like a puppet, and the puppet string is pulling the elbow up, not the hand. Okay. So the elbows are leading the way, and we're going to lift up one knee at the same time. Ready, steady, alternating knees. Here we go. Keep the abdominals in tight, lifting the arms up and up. Good. I know it's a lot of shoulder work, but it's good to build up our strength. Keep the abdominals pulled in tight. Good. Lift, lift. My 3 kilos are getting heavy. That's it. Keep pulling up. 10 seconds. 50, rest it. Rest it. Okay, next exercise in 15 seconds. We're going to lift back. Actually, no, we're going to bring the heel to the bum. Heel to the bum as you push your arms out behind you. Off we go, heel to bum. So I'm kicking my, I don't know if you can see, but I'm kicking my heel up and I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. Okay. That's it. Working into our postural muscles. So squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's it. Last 10 seconds. And rest. Good. Well done. Keep the feet moving. So we're going to repeat those two. Woohoo! Okay, keep the legs moving. So we're doing the pull up with the puppet strings. Go. Lift, lift. So make sure your neck is long. We're not lifting the shoulders, just the elbows. Use your abdominals, so pulling in really tight with the abdominal muscles as you do this exercise, so you're not overworking areas that you shouldn't be. Okay, so the elbows help keep you tall. The abdominals help keep you tall and actually help keep the shoulders down because you're strong in your posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If we let the abdominals go, the posture goes, and then we have to lift up the shoulders to get the elbows up. Okay, so that's why we need to be strong in here. Okay, so this one, hands come behind, up, heel comes up. Go. So kicking the heel to the bottom and taking the hands behind us. Back and back and back and back, back. Good. That's it. Squeezing the shoulder blades. That's good. That's it. Keep it going. Keep it going. I certainly feel my core temperature elevating. Good, good, good. Keep it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Lose one of your weights, please. Unless you have very, very light weights, lose one weight. Okay, our next pair of exercises. We're going to touch back and come in, touch back. Now, I literally want you just to touch back. The body stays tall. Go. So we're going back and in, back. So our legs go. Now, if you want, you can lift the leg away from the floor, working a little bit into the buttocks and a little bit deeper into the rectors of the spine. Okay, so you can touch the floor or you can lift the leg up. Okay, depending on your balance and body control, your body will tell you which one feels best for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Good, well done. Okay, from here, we're going to do water wheel. So we're going to lift the weight up and circle it. No leg movement for this one. Okay, circling the arms. Go. So we come up and out in front. That out in front motion, you need your abdominal muscles. Okay? I'll tell you when to change direction. Good. Breathe out as you lower your weight down. Change direction. Lifting it up in front. Circle it close to the body. Lifting it up in front. Good. Lifting it up. So we really need the abs as we lift it up. And rest it. Very good. Okay, we're going to repeat those two. Okay, so ready? Touching back or lifting the leg as we lift the weight up in front. Ready, ready? Go. Control the movement. Try not to swing the arms. I want it to be slow and controlled. We're not working aerobically right now. We're working on strength and posture and control. Must use your abdominal muscles. Remember, you can touch the foot to the floor if that works better for your body this morning or this afternoon. Today. 15 seconds. Keep looking in front. Do not let the head drop down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Very good. Okay, on this circle, I want you to really feel the abdominal muscles as you lower or as you lift the arms. Okay? Ready, set, Go. So we're using the abdominals and exhaling on the effort of lowering the arms out in front of us. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your posture up nice and tall. Good. Work with your breath. Change direction. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, we're going to stay with the one weight. This time you're going to pin your legs together, okay, as tight as you can, and we're going to do a figure of 8. Okay, so I want as much movement to the torso as you can get. So we're working into the waist. Pull the abdominals in tight. Pull them in, pull them in, pull them in. Good, so we're working into the waist, into the thoracic spine, nice mobility. Good. So 15 seconds. So keep going, keep going. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next one we're going to be sitting, standing. We did this the other day, we've done it a few times. But if you have a chair, sit on it and stand up, but not a soft chair, a hard chair. Okay, if you don't, you're just going to do narrow foot squats. Go. So you're using your weight as a counterbalance. Okay, and you're kissing the chair with your buttocks. Make sure the weight is in your heels, not in your toes. Okay, all the weight is in the heel and you're pushing up through your heels. Good. That's it. Down and left. Down and left. That's it. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Stand up. Well, you can do the next one sitting down if you want the figure of 8s again. You can. If you were going to sit down and do these, make sure you're leaning back slightly so the abdominal muscles are really tight. Okay, go. Legs together. Sorry. Legs together. That means you have to work a little bit harder. The legs are apart. We're a bit more static with the upper, but there's not quite so much rotation. Okay, with the legs together, we have a lot more play in the body. Good. Make it big. So they're going over those big waves that are hitting southern Spain right now. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Good. Come to your seated, close to your seat, or whatever it may be. Keep moving the legs, and we're going to sit down, stand up, weight is in the heels. Your feet should be slightly away from the feet of the chair. Go. So you're sitting back into the chair. Your heels should be, when you're seated, your heels should be directly underneath the knees. And that's one way to protect your knees. Sit and stand. Sit and stand. Good. "15 seconds. Good. Down, lift, down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Good. Lose your weight. I think we all have bands now. Grab your bands. Shields, I'm not sure if you have a band, but you can still do it with a strap or a belt. That's it. So you'll have your band. So our next one, we're going to do the lat pull down. So our arms are up in front and you're pulling into your chest. And you're pushing your chest up to the ceiling, okay? So you're pulling down, squeezing the shoulder blades. Go, go, go. Not too much chit chat there. Good. Looking up to the ceiling, pull the band wide into your chest. Looking up, knees are soft. With a slight bend in my knee. Weight is in the center of my foot. Squeeze in the shoulder blades. Squeeze the shoulder blades. We're going to go for another 15 seconds. Good. Bring it back. Back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it. Good. Okay, now take the hands band behind your back. And my palms are facing out, my hands are hip distance apart, and I'm just lifting out behind. Go. That's all I'm doing. I'm lifting out, up and up. But I'm standing tall. My shoulders are down. My ears are on top of my shoulders. Or in line, I should say, in line with the shoulders. Rotating back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Weight is into the center of my foot. And I want you all to slightly turn your feet. So elevate the arc of the foot, the inside of your foot elevates. So roll out. Stand on the outside of the foot. Pronate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So let me just show you what I was doing again with my feet on that one, because we were standing still, just activating the inner part of my foot, okay? So rather than just standing like this, just activating here so the arch starts to work. Okay, hands over the head again, pulling down. Here we go, pull wide. These are our last 2 exercises before we come down to stretch. Good. Exhaling as you pull wide. Pulling into the chest. So we're working into the latissimus dorsi, the muscles that run down from the shoulder blades down toward the hips, the outside of the side of the back. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Okay, so this is the one where we're standing on the outside of our foot. Unless you know you pronate, stand on the outside. If you know that you already pronate, then turn in. Okay? Ready? Go. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just do what I say. Good. Back and back, back. Good. Keep the chin tucked in. Ears and shoulders are in line. Body is tall. Try not to let your ribs stick out. Okay, we're not hyperextending the back. Your ribs are tucked in, your abdominals are tight. That keeps the spine in good alignment. All these little things, all these are the things that we don't necessarily think about or pay attention to. You'll start to. Good, that's it. Push back. Push back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest it. Good, well done. Okay, we're going to come to a seated position. So I want you all to sit in a chair. Unless you want to follow Brian on the floor, you can pin his video if you want to lie on the floor. Otherwise, you're going to follow me. Seated. Okay, so before we start, I have my stretch band nearby. I just want to get into the neck and shoulder first of all. So one thing that I want you to be aware of when we're doing the neck stretches, I say sit tall, but for the first one, when we bring the chin to the chest, I want you to be able to rock slightly back on your hips. So let's say you have these 2 little bones underneath your bum, your sits bones. I want you to be sitting tall on those. Now, when we stretch the neck forward, I want you to roll back slightly behind your sits bones. So you're sort of kind of making a C shape with your body. Don't know if I can show you. So there's my tall, and then I'm just sitting back slightly, and that just gives a nice curve to the neck and the spine when we come to stretch the cervicals. Okay, so first of all, sitting up nice and tall, roll your shoulders back, abdominals are pulled in, interlace your fingers, take them up and behind the crown of your head. Okay, then with that tall position, sit back on behind your sits bones and let your arms fall forward. So the weight of the arms is pulling the chin toward the chest. And there you're getting a nice long stretch through your cervical spine, which is your neck, down into the thoracic spine, which is your upper back, and you may even feel it, you may even find it coming down into your lumbar spine. Okay, just hold it, hold it, hold it. Let that stretch happen. Let everything feel relaxed. We did a lot of work with the shoulders, as I'm sure you can feel. So now just slowly take your head from one side to the other. One side to the other. Very slowly, very, very slowly. With the weight of the hands just hanging on the back of the head. If you know that this isn't good for you, don't do it. Okay, you may have been to a chiropractor or to a, I don't know, bone specialist, and they said, don't move your neck, then don't do this. Okay. All right, now release your hands, leave your head where it is, leave the spine where it is. Very slowly adjust yourself so you're sitting upright and let your head float up. Roll your shoulders back. Good. All right, so everything's done with precision, with control. All right, so we're not hurting anything. Unless you know you shouldn't be doing this, then keep it nice and gentle. All right, take your right hand all the way up and over onto the left side of your head. Now we are sitting tall. The abdominals are engaged, your shoulders are relaxed. And with the weight of the hand, I'm bringing my right ear to right shoulder, letting my left arm hang to the side. And on this one, if you feel the need, you can give a little bit of a pull. If you feel that those muscles in the neck need it, all right? If you feel that just the weight of the arm is enough, then just leave it there. Okay. Now you can very slightly roll your shoulder in. So I'm turning my thumb in and I'm turning my thumb out in the stretch. Turn your thumb in, turn your thumb out. One more time, turn the thumb in and turn your thumb out. You feel it kind of moving around the neck, around this sternomastoid wall. I will learn the rest of the muscle name. It's one long muscle and one long name. Release the hand, keep the head there, and then slowly let it float up. Good. Roll your shoulders back. Great. Left arm all the way up and over onto the right ear or that area. Using the weight of the arm, let the left ear come down to the left shoulder. Good. Just let it rest there for a second or two. And then if you feel like you need the extra stretch, very gently give a little pull. Just a little one. Then from there, or wherever you're at, take your hand on that right side, right hand, and turn the thumb in, turn the thumb out. Turn the thumb in, turn the thumb out. You can do these in the day. If you're sitting at the computer a lot, you can push yourself away from the computer and do these stretches, which would be fantastic. Good. Just turn your thumb out and in and in and out. That's it. One more time. And rest it. Release the hand. And let the head slowly float up. Roll your shoulders back. Okay, one we did the other week, which we haven't done before, we hadn't done it before we did it the other week. I felt it for days and days afterwards, so we're going to do it again right now. So we're going to stretch the neck, the front of the neck. Okay, so what I want you to do is as you look, as you bring the head looking up to the ceiling, I want you to take your jaw out and up. So you feel all of these tendons in the neck here sticking out, basically. So if you touch them, you're kind of, oh, like a werewolf. Oh. So all of these tendons here in the neck start to stretch. A couple of times. Open the mouth and take your jaw up. Like you're over stimulating a bite or a chewing motion. One more time. And there we go. All right. Good. So your neck should feel good. Shoulders should feel good. Ready to stretch the rest of the body. Take the strap. We have 5 minutes. So strap around the foot. Sitting up nice and tall. Lean forward. So I put a nice bit of emphasis into the neck stretch. Excuse me, into the neck stretching because it's the end of the week. And just so you have some homework to do through the rest of the weekend. Whilst we're not together, unless you want to join for the stretch class tomorrow, which would be half an hour later than we started this class. Okay, so for me in Mexico, it's at 10 rather than 9:30, and it's the same link. It's just stretching. Take the leg out to the side. Sitting up nice and tall. Feel the stretch on the inner thigh. Oh, Brian, next Saturday, may you teach the stretch classes. It's my birthday. Hint, hint. No. No, I won't be teaching. I don't know what I'll be doing, but I'm not going to be teaching. That's for sure. That's good. And my mum gets a day off as well. There we go. And she should be celebrated equally. Okay, bring the leg across the body. Feeling a nice big stretch all the way through the outer thigh. Bring the ankle onto the knee. Sitting up nice, excuse me, sitting up nice and tall. Lean forward. Let the elbow rest on the knee to give a little bit of an extra push, or if you're lying on your back, push the knee out. You're getting a nice big deep stretch into your buttock. Good, sitting up nice and tall. Change legs. Bring the strap around the ball of your foot if you can. Sitting tall, leaning forward. Feeling a nice long stretch all the way through the back of the thigh. Go down into the calf muscle. That's good, Viv. I like that. Yeah, change position if you need to. So you can, as Viv is doing, bringing your foot up onto something so you can stand and have your foot elevated, and then you can lean into the stretch to also emphasize the stretch in the hamstring. Find what works best for you and your body. Find your guide. That's it. That's it. Okay, now bring the leg out to the side. Take the leg up and over across the body. And stretching the outer thigh. Good, and then bring the ankle over the knee, sitting up nice and tall, lean forward. So, good, and sit tall. All right, we're going to go straight into the thigh stretch. So standing up or lying on your side, take hold of your ankle and bring the leg behind you. Standing tall, try and keep your thighs in line and then tighten your buttocks. Squeezing your buttocks or your butt cheeks together gives you a deeper stretch here in the front of the thigh. Okay. And change sides. Lift up, take hold of the foot, bring it out behind. That's good. And release it. Very good. Okay, just take your hands behind you. We're just going to do one last stretch. So we spent a little bit more time on the necks today, which is good. Okay, now release your arms. Take a nice big deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale down. And again, breathe in and up. Exhale down. Last time, breathe in and up. And breathe out and down. Give it a shake. Well done. Have a wonderful rest of your day and see you next time.